Hello and welcome to your Valley News Update. I'm Duke Schindler here taking over the desk one more time. Hopefully you are not sick of me quite yet. We'll have Devin coming in and filling in here in just a moment. We want to let you know what's going on through the VNN newsroom right now. Obviously, the biggest story of the day is going to be those storms that we saw last night. Very heavy winds, very heavy rain. I got to show you a couple videos that we have here. This was taken from around the area here. You can see the stop sign absolutely blowing back and forth. I believe that is from the Cass County Sheriff's Office. And then here is another man walking around, seeing all of that storm damage, down trees, branches, and absolutely everything. Very spectacular scene out there. If you were able to stay up for it or be up for it or be woken up from it, you saw that wind really blowing back and forth. And right here, this was from my apartment. We're taking a look at right outside my apartment window, and then all of a sudden, lights and power shut off. That is in South Fargo throughout the city. Very, very bizarre scene, as turns very eerie as well. Like I said, that was from me last night. I couldn't sleep whatsoever, but that was quite the amazing scene that we had there. Bringing it back here, of course. That was from last night. We're expected to get even more storms as we kind of move on here throughout the day. And then just taking a look at other things here that we have. Obviously, Wheaton had a massive, massive elevator fire here not too long ago. Not last night, but just the day before we got this in. And make sure you take a look at this video here. Yep, this is the elevator grain fire. These are some of the pictures, video we got. Confirmation comes from its Facebook page at 7 p.m. last night from the Traverse County Sheriff's Office, asking drivers to stay away from the scene at this time. No updates have been quite given to us yet, but another spectacular scene there. Everyone is okay. And that isn't really the first elevator fire we had. In the elevator grain fire, I should say. We had another one last night in Shelly, Minnesota. Take a look at the pictures we got here. Just absolutely massive, massive flames. If you tuned in earlier today, you saw me talk to Anna about the scene she was at. She was out at Shelly looking at things there, and there was still smoke. There was still people on scene, and they were advising people from Norman County, saying there is a mandatory evacuation order that has been issued to that city of Shelly because of chemicals located in a building near the elevator that did catch fire. Now, if you are in that area and do need assistance, make sure you contact the Norman County Sheriff's Department. Otherwise, we are expecting, like I said, more storms to come around here. And that is going to be tough news for Ren Fair goers this weekend. Just due to the forecast, yes, weekend 2 of the Red River Valley Renaissance Fair, it has been canceled. So organizers are showing these pictures, and you can just check out the scene. There is major damage there, major flooding going around. Now, all tickets for this weekend, keep in mind, if you do have tickets for this weekend, they will be honored for the 2026 Red River Valley Renaissance Fair, and you can also request a full refund by submitting a request before. That's going to be August 15th. And kind of bringing you back here, big news coming out of the Seandre Douglas case. We'll pull his mugshot up here. Douglas made his first court appearance not too long ago, being charged with murder in the shooting death of Elijah Hughes. Now that's along with 12 other criminal counts. Douglas, he's tied to 2 other shootings this past month. One that happened at an apartment complex on July 22nd, and then another one on Broadway. That would be on July 6th. The court records, they do say that Douglas was there in the 50 block of Broadway shooting when Nazine Holmes was shot and killed by Tyreek Jones. Police say the two have a long history of feuding, and camera footage showing that Douglas getting into a car and then there was heading straight to Jones's apartment where he shot Hughes multiple times. I'm going to bring it back here a little bit on the lighter side. Before we head out, we do have an update coming from Bobby Fallett and Devin Fry not too long from now. That's going to come up at about 3 o'clock on just the Jamestown cleanup. Before we let you go, though, we can end things on a little bit of a brighter side. Preseason week 1 in the NFL was full underway, and for those who may not be a big fan of the preseason, especially here in North Dakota, you could have tapped into Cam Miller last night. If you were looking for a show, you absolutely got one. Miller entered the game in the early 4th quarter, ready to sling the rock against the Seahawks. Now Miller, one of the first pass attempts, he's getting pressured off his back foot, but still completing it to Tommy Mellott. Then check this out. Miller with the pump and launching it downfield. Shedrick Jackson pulling it in, coming home with the 41-yard bomb. A great drive for Miller, and he finished an outstanding day. 6 for 7, 76 yards, and that gorgeous touchdown toss. So great start for the former Bison in his first NFL action. He'll likely take the field again next Saturday at 3 p.m. That's going to be against San Francisco. Hey, let's see if Miller can put up another stellar performance, I should say, in a weaker QB room down there in Vegas. And before we let you go, like I mentioned before at the top, there will be more storms coming tonight. Some of them may be entering WeFest, so if you are a fest goer, make sure you're looking out and staying safe. As well as, before we let you go, Bobby Fallett, who is in Jamestown, a reporter out in Jamestown, he'll be giving a live update here from Devin Fry, who will be taking over the OTT desk here not too long from now. That should be coming up about around 3. But as for now, Austin Duke Schindler here. We'll catch you later.